The committee chose to request staff elect for bids for the letter of credit, and we're in the process of doing that. We'll be back before the board and the committee in probably a couple of days.
Okay, great. And then item E2,
we also deferred that item until next to the special meeting, which the goals will be presented to.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Item 6B, Water Projects Committee. Dwayne, could you?
Sure. Be happy to provide the staff report on this particular item. The board previously approved a series a budget for completing the operation building expansion. One of those items was going to bid for low voltage wiring and equipment. The staff went out to bid with regards to providing the low voltage wiring and equipment. We received one bid, and the bid summaries on the overhead, and the total for the bid was $98,816. The engineer's estimate for this project was $180,000, so it came considerably below the engineer's estimate. We did check references not only of previous individuals, but also previous projects that they completed. We also had some fairly in-depth conversations with other professionals in the IT industry with regards to this company, and they certainly came well recommended. And for that reason, the Water Projects Committee is recommending the board approval of the contract for the low voltage wiring and equipment of $98,816. That would be staff's recommendation.
Go ahead.
What's this bid? Why was the engineer's estimate so much more? Is there something different that they decided that we didn't need, or?
When we discussed that with them, primarily it was the time. We anticipated a lot longer to do the work. As far as labor goes, the equipment was pretty much on target. It was just the time of installation, and they believe they can do it in much quicker time than what we had envisioned, based on our consultant's recommendation. And given their past history of very successful projects, we think probably they know what they're doing, and they're probably correct. So it was a pleasant surprise.
That's great. Thank you.
Any more questions or discussion? Do we have a roll call vote, please?
Shelly Sorsabal?
Yes.
Keith Dyas?
Yes.
Frank Donato?
Yeah.
Justin Wayne?
Yes.
Robert Parris?
Yes.
Marlon Barnes?
Yes.
Gary Van Veen?
Yes.
Carried. Item 6C1, consideration and possible action on S-Power term sheet for option and purchase of APN 3268-21-911.
Yes, this option purchase agreement is for assessor parcel number 3268-021-901, better known as the Bench Ranch, approximately 75 acres. The purchase price was $12,000 per acre. The option period is $10,000 per quarter for an option period of 30 days. If the board will remember, S-Power was also a company that worked with the board on the Calandry property for a option lease operation. The Water Enterprise Banking Committee did review the proposal, made some recommendations for changes, and those were all included in the agreement. I also will indicate that we'd also asked that the $12,000 per acre be for gross acreage, not net. modifications as a way to reduce the price, and so that's been excluded. For the easements that we will have for existing water wells, they're not to purchase those, but for everything else, all the rest of them are all gross original and maybe $12,000 per the direction, past practice of the committee and the board. With that, the committee did recommend approval based on those changes. The next steps, should the board decide to proceed with the option agreement and potential sale, would be to formalize a formal contract based on the term sheet. We'll bring that back to you in probably a month or so, once the attorneys have a chance to review and all the I's cross all the T's, and have the water project or the Water Enterprise Banking Committee take one final view of the final agreement that we'll talk about before.
I'll move to approve.
I have one question. What was the time frame on the escrow going on that?
Originally, they had asked for talking about the escrow and the option period.
Well, if they don't perform within one quarter, 120 days, they pay a $10,000 extension fee? Is that the way I understood that?
Let's see, which section are we looking at? Got a due diligence period.
Report of option.
10,000.
It's 10,000.
10,000.
That's, okay, yeah.
But
it
that
says-
starts immediately.
That starts immediately with the execution of the agreement, and then it'll go for 30 months following that. So they'll have that 30 months in which to purchase the property. They can, usually how that works is they will auction the property, and they'll try to get their permits for the summer work that they'll want to put out there, and once they get those, then they'll execute the option to acquire the property.
So 30 months is almost just shy of 3 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah, originally they wanted 3 years, and there was some negotiation that came out with 30 months.
So we locked that price in at 12,000.
The original purchase price was 8,000.
Do we have a second?
I have questions.
You can ask. Okay.
I'll say.
Thank you, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
Any brokers involved in this deal, or is this transactions?
This is just between us, because it came to us directly. Should the project go to sale, they do the option, they go to sale, and the enews, which has been a broker, will be able to get involved at that particular time.
Bill has been involved in the deal.
Right.
And
And he'll have a chance to review all the final documents.
the property is in the city of Lancaster.
Correct.
Any more questions or discussion? Do we have a roll call vote, please?
Shelly Sorsabal.
Yes.
Keith Dyas.
Yes.
Frank Donato.
Yeah.
Justin Lane.
Yes.
Robert Parris.
Yes.
Marlon Barnes.
Yes.
Gary Vinton.
Yes.
Carried. Item 6D, adjudication and water master committee.
Let's turn over to Dwayne.
Thank you. Yes, with regard, the next Water Master Committee meeting is April 26th. During that meeting, the proposed agenda will look at the requirements for the Water Master Attorney, some of the duties, and they'll look at a draft budget for 2007. And they will also be looking at exactly 2017. That's what I meant. Yeah, I got a 7 in there. Yeah, 2017. And also they'll be looking at administrative services and those areas trying to now that they have. They'll also be looking at the contract for the water master engineer that's been sent out, and The advisory committee will be looking at that either this week or next week. I believe we're trying to move the meeting out 1 week. They'll have a chance to look at all of these particular items and make recommendations. That's pretty much where we are at the present time. Things are coming along pretty good. We also are in the process of doing an alternate election for landowners. So that process is ongoing also.
Dwayne, have you heard there's a little, I guess, narrowed out, talked to Kern for lawsuit. He said there was a little issue on.
Yes, there is an issue, and that's been corrected. And we're going to have
What time, where's the meeting held on the 26th?
it'll be, the meeting, 26th, not
For
quite
the
sure.
advisory committee or?
No, for the board, board.
I believe we have decided.
Here, yeah, it'll be here at AVEK, on the 26th.
We will try to do the meetings here unless the crowd's too big to.
The crowds keep shrinking, so I guess we
That's
That was what Bill thought would happen.
if Bill called it.
It's because you're doing such an awesome job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Board member guys, members of the board, this is a fairly routine item that the board adopts from time to time when areas are annexed into the county sanitation district. There's a tax sharing agreement that's been previously approved, and the adoption of this board order will approve a resolution R-17-08 annexation and so that that tax sharing can be accomplished.
Do I have a motion?
Second.
Any more discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Shelly Sorsabal.
Yes.
Keith Dyas.
Yes.
Frank Donato.
Yeah.
Justin Lane.
Yes.
Robert Parris.
Yes.
Marlon Barnes.
Yes.
Gary Denton.
Yes.
Very good. Item 8A, consideration of possible action for the period of March 16, 2017 to March 31st, 2017, and the supplement for the same time period.
I'm really good at doing some stuff.
Do it in a second. Any more discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Shelly Sorsabal.
Yes.
Keith Dyas.
Yes.
Frank Donato.
Yeah.
Justin Lane.
Yes.
Robert Parris.
Yes.
Marlon Barnes.
Yes.
Gary Denton.
Yes.
Carried. Item 8B, general manager's report. Wayne?
President Dyas, members of the board, the general manager's report starts off for April 11th, 2017. We're still at an allocation of 60%, 86,906 acre feet. Staff has recently completed some uses of this potential water. We were able to use all of our table 8 entitlement this year, either through customer demands and or banking. So we'll be able to use all of our table 8. And in addition to that, we will be able to take back some of the water that our exchange partners previously provided us. So we're looking at a sizable amount of water added to the groundwater basin and groundwater plant. And we're continuing to work on additional ways in which to bank more water. Looks as if Article 21 water is going to be possible through June. There was a discussion, and just to refresh your memory, Article 21 water is water that's available that doesn't count against our table 8 allocation. So it's like additional allocation during that period. We still have to pay the cost for the water, but we're not limited to the amount that we receive. So we have to pay the variable costs this year. So yes.
How much have we taken so far for this rest of the amount?
We will take, we've taken about, don't quote me here, but about 78,000 acre feet right now. We'll be looking to maximize our Article 21, all the water that goes either into our water bank or our customer use, we use for Article 21 when it's available. It will create a problem, could potentially next year, in that we'll have a lot of water left over that will, we have plenty of partners who are willing to do an exchange with us towards the end of the year to take a portion of that water. And we may have some for carryover that we can make for next year to get a head start on that. So we're looking pretty good for our water supply this year.
Are we still working with Dan Troy and his firm?
Yes, we are. Yes, he's the one that's helped us to provide many opportunities for the extra water that we may have. He has many places to put that water from us.
What's our cost for
It's, I don't want to give you, think I'm giving you a snippet answer, but the cost for the water is zero, but the cost for the electricity to pump it over the hill and all of that runs about $200, $250 with all the industrial water charges.
So to the modeling, it's free, but once it goes to.
Well, actually, it's about $35 or $40 to the bottom of the hill. Yeah. It's that big lift that adds that extra $200 to get over the connection. So that's where we are with that. And the reason why they're able to provide this Article 21 water is because the snowpack is so good in the Sierras, particularly in the San Joaquin watershed. We are anticipating a significant snow flow that will allow them to take water out of the St. Louis in the short term and be able to recover it through the San Joaquin River in the months of June, July, and August, which is highly unusual, but it is this right here. And I have to, there's a lot of times when we talk about DWR not being too rigid. They came up with this idea to be able to utilize this Article 21 water, and we have to apply them to do something well for the good of everyone. So God knows they make enough mistakes, so we got to do that. So as I was saying, the other aspect is that by using the using St. Louis to draft and provide this Article 21 water, that allows them the Clifton Quarter 4 Bay to be out and to be actually in a position to have that built and repaired over the next month. And then the Barlow recovery plans are under design. There's quite a bit going on. I heard from our financial consultants that DWR is planning $800 million. That's $800 million in expenses to date. So just for what they've done so far. As you can see, we're up to 87.7. So we got an inch and a half to go, and we'll be at the wettest year on record with regards to that. So ready to do this. So we're setting new records in that northern area. Also, we provided the San Joaquin area. You can see they're right up fairly close. They're not probably not going to make the wettest season. It's certainly well above average, one of the worst years that we've had. And then this is the Tulare Basin, well above average, as you can see. So there's a lot of water around all over the place. And it's interesting, if you look at some of these reservoirs, Don Pedro and Lake McClure and Folsom and these others, they're flood control channels, flood control reservoirs as well as water supply reservoirs, so they need to empty some out for the snow impacts that they need to provide flood control for. So you can see we're a little bit over where we normally are. Lake Orville. Here's the line, and you can see the flood regulation line is that blue line. That's let me get it here. There we are. You can see here's the actual level, and this is the flood control line where they want to stay below. So you can see where they're at. So they're at a point now where they can begin to actually increase. I'd be surprised if they do. I think they're going to keep it fairly low moving forward. San Luis Reservoir is completely full. And you can see, take this picture of that. You may not see that very often, where as of this date, the DWR share, the municipal reclamation share is completely full. Locally here, we're moving 20 million gallons a day through the Quartz Hill plant. Our roasting plant is off. We're making deliveries through our Mojave tank. The Eastside plant is at 1.5 million gallons, and the Acton intertie is going to 1.2 million gallons. Westside Water Bank, we're continuing to maintain our 205 acre-feet a day. We've had 16,000 acre-feet of recharge since January 1st, a little over 20,000 if you consider when we started early December recharging, so we're moving in the right direction there.
Can we go back one slide, please?
Sure.
You say the rosamond plant is off because we're recovering water from the Westside Water Bank. Why don't we say the Eastside plant?
Because I think we're putting in Eastside plant.
Are we recovering?
We're not recovering any water on the east side. I mean, we're not putting any banking any water on the east side because of the repair water.
Okay, then the next slide says that
The east side bank is off.
the recharge is off, but we're recovering
1.5. So I get what you're saying. I'll have to look at that.
Thank you.
But I see exactly what you're saying. The water quality is still stable and good. We gave you the THM results from last time, and state water quality is still very good. Status and updates, as we indicated, it's Wednesday, April 26th is the next Antelope Valley Water Master meeting. And the WWA conference is April 10th and 13th. We have one of our public events tomorrow, April 12th, it's Ag Day, and we will be there. I'll be in the office this week, through next Tuesday, and then off to Sacramento for 3 days following the week for the monthly trip to Sacramento. And that concludes my report.
Tom Barnes, it was pretty interesting. I was unaware that, I believe it's LA Metropolitan Water District's land up in the Delta. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Maybe you could comment on that.
Yeah, the Metropolitan Water District has bought several islands in Delta. And part of their feeling is that those islands can be used for potential staging areas for the tunnel project, and also environmental mitigation will be required as part of the project. So they're doing what that agency believes is best for their repairs.
Do you have any idea how much they've invested?
Oh, lots. A couple islands, yeah. What would you think? A couple.
A lot of farms out of business.
Yeah, that's what, 100 and something million,
It's-
something
it's-
like that.
It's
It's really big.
We were told 4 islands and about 50,000 acres. That sound right?
That's, could be,
They've been working on it for a number of years.
yeah, yeah.
And is that now eventually to put in the twin tunnels to meet the environmentals, or what's the long-term?
To be quite honest with you, I couldn't tell you, precisely what they intend to do. What I can tell you is that they're looking for ways in which to reduce the cost associated with mitigation. One of the biggest aspects is having mitigation land for new wetlands and other habitat requirements. And in addition to, the Metropolitan Water District certainly is a proponent of the Twin Tunnels project, and they're actively pursuing that project and supporting that project. So obviously there's a dual goal that's involved with both of those. Yeah, they've looked at this for a long period of time. So, and I think they found that potentially owning the property